Will Poulter was photographed at an event in London this week, and he was wearing this oversized tobacco suit, which was very reminiscent of Mason Mount's effort a few months back. Now, I made a video on this suit and how I felt it was a bit of a miss, but I do think this is a hit. Now, to explain the reasons why I think this, here's a comparison. First up, we've got the massive break at the bottom here, compared to a much less of a break on Will's suit, which just makes him look like he's wearing an oversized suit rather than trousers that are just too big for him. The shoulders are much narrower on Will's suits than Mason's. The lapels are much nicer and wider, especially when you consider Mason's suits are a much more boxier fit. The small narrow lapels really don't work well with the proportions in my opinion. Now both the trousers are high-waisted and pleated, but I have a feeling that Mason is wearing his a little bit too low. This could be down to the other point where Mason's gone for a white t-shirt which can really draw attention to the torso, making it look a little bit longer, whereas Will's gone for a tonal look with the tobacco matching the suit, and I think that works really well. Then there's the material for the suits. Will's suit looks a much more softer, lighter fabric, whereas Mason's is a much more thick, almost tweed-like looking material, which is quite rigid and structured. Now lastly, the thing I'd point out is just the look overall. If you take a step back, you look at the silhouettes and the size of each of their heads. Mason's head looks really small, whereas Will's head looks in proportion. This again is down to the boxy nature of Mason's suit, the contrast with the white t-shirt, and a little bit of a higher neckline. Subscribe on YouTube for more.